The people of Kazakhstan have always revered their native land, customs, and ancestral traditions. The shanirak has long been a family heirloom, passed down from generation to generation. It symbolizes peace and harmony within the family, embodying the hospitality of our nation. When a girl married, the groom's mother performed the Sirga Salu ritual, confirming the bride's new status. This custom endures to this day. Jewelry has always played a vital role in the life of a Kazakh woman. Pieces served as protective amulets. Since early childhood, women wore specific types of jewelry corresponding to their age and social standing. The jewelry-making process can truly be described as magical and even mysterious. Today, we will show you how gold jewelry is crafted. Currently, we are focused specifically on national-style collections. This is a significant trend. Domestic designers are all working in this direction. Naturally, we keep pace, creating and even reviving the traditions of the Kazakh people. Designers meticulously create about 120 new models every month using computer-aided design. Once a new collection is approved, it is sent for 3D printing. The models emerge after 12 to 24 hours. It is quite a time-consuming process. Our printer utilizes an additive manufacturing process to build the models. In this 3D format, support material is used alongside specialized jeweler's wax to create an exact replica of the future gold piece. We have now obtained the wax prototypes. The designer delivers them to the caster on an aluminum plate. Now begins the most mysterious part. You will see these prototypes transform into gold. First, using a wax welder, the craftsman attaches a sprue to each prototype. This is necessary to fix each piece to the main stem. This assembly results in a wax tree. Jewelers refer to this as a tree, which is then placed inside a casting flask. A flask is a metal cylinder required to hold the investment molding compound. The tree inside the metal cylinder is then filled with liquid plaster, investment. To prevent the compound from leaking through the perforations, the flask is wrapped in tape. 2 hours later, the investment sets and the flask can be placed in the kiln. The kiln temperature rises from 150 degrees Celsius to 740 degrees Celsius to completely melt away and burn out the wax. There is a specific program. The flasks remain in the furnace for about 14 to 16 hours. During this time, the wax is eliminated and the investment mold is cured. After 14 hours, on the following day, the actual casting can begin. Casting is performed using specialized equipment. This allows us to achieve intricate, delicate designs that would be impossible to produce through conventional casting methods. Now that the wax is gone, Leaving only the hollow cavities, molten gold is poured into the mold. It is heated to 1000 degrees. The centrifugal casting machine rotates, forcing the metal to fill the entire mold cavity. Incidentally, the precious metals used here are mined in Kazakhstan. Half an hour after casting, once the flask has cooled, the investment is removed using high-pressure water. Finally, we see the golden jewelry tree. Each individual piece is then clipped off using specialized cutters. Next, the jewelry is cleaned to remove any oxidation or scale. The gold pieces are submerged in a specialized pickling solution for several seconds. Now it shines. Following this, jewelers manually refine each piece to perfection. They grind, polish, and assemble the components of bracelets or earrings as needed. Every piece of jewelry undergoes a 4-stage quality control process. 3 of these stages are conducted at the National Center for Expertise and Certification. Their evaluation represents the highest standard of quality. We specifically check for the quality of the stone settings. We ensure the stones do not wobble and are securely fastened. We inspect for any dents or scratches, ensuring the surface is perfectly smooth. In the case of earrings, 2 components are joined via laser welding. We check the integrity of the weld and how the earring mechanism has been assembled. Once the jewelry has passed all quality control stages, it is appraised. It is then issued a document, what we call a tag, containing the description and price of the item. I take the tag and secure it with an eyelet to ensure it stays in place. The tag is tear-resistant, made from a specialized material that is impossible to rip. This serves as an extra guarantee that the tag won't be lost and the item retains its product certificate, so to speak. It is proof of authenticity, confirming the piece was made by this specific manufacturer. Additionally, the items are sealed with security threads, usually made of high-strength silk. Only now are the finished pieces ready for the customer. Today we have shown you how jewelry is crafted in our country. Buy high-quality goods made in Kazakhstan.